Good evening all, and welcome to another SnowRunner mission. On this one we're delivering 8 pallets of spare parts to the Lighthouse. So we're going to have to make 2 trips. We're starting off at the port in harbour. The trailer I picked up on the second map. It wasn't that far from where I had to go, so rather than leave the trailer there, I thought I might as well grab it and use it for this purpose. The lighthouse is not too far away from where the docks are, so it's not a long trip, but the path up to the lighthouse is a little bit steep and sketchy, but I've had a quick look on the map and I'm pretty sure I know where I've got to go. This little detour can be a bit treacherous at times. I've nearly come to grief on a few occasions. It's not too bad going this way. It's coming back with a full load, although the type of truck makes a difference. This one being a twin steer, it's able to bridge the gaps in the rock without any problems. So in this one we're using the Azov 64131. I may have even given it a new paint job since the last time I used it. I can't remember. Definitely one of the must-have trucks, this one. Starting out, you really want to get this one as soon as possible because it's very versatile and just about goes anywhere. This particular one is a mod truck, but I don't think there's a great deal of difference between the standard version and the mod version. Just a few little tweaks here and there. Fairly straightforward trip on the tarmac for this mission. making our way along the shoreline there of the river. It's probably a bit more than a river. It does separate the island from the mainland. Just a quick top up there. Don't think I really needed it, but leave nothing to chance. Up towards the bridge. It's been knocked out just up ahead. We'll take a detour here. This is a similar way where we went to drop off supplies at the stranded yachts. We went to the left there, so we're just heading up through this bit of a track in the valley. Straight ahead appears to be the path we have to take. Can't see any other sort of way to get up to the lighthouse. Yep. Put it in low range and see what happens. Fairly easy work for that truck. We've arrived at the lighthouse. Taking a bit of scenery. Fairly straightforward. just got to head back for a second load. Definitely a good thing I use this particular vehicle and trailer rather than a prime mover and flatbed semi. It would have been a little bit harder to turn around possibly. We just drove part of the trailer through the tray of the truck there, but we don't ask questions. All fairly easy going, luckily. You do find that as you get through a lot of the missions and the tasks, I don't know whether they actually do put them in a particular order, but you do find you do come across them that are fairly straightforward compared to where the others are quite difficult with some really harsh terrain, but I guess because we've finished on the other map and so we're back to doing this one, so there's probably a lot of these tasks would probably normally be done earlier on, so they're possibly not as difficult. So we're just inside the cab for a bit of inside viewing. Something different. My trusty sidekick Kevin just sitting there nodding away on the dash. He doesn't seem to like the tarmac as much as he does the off-road side. I guess he's a bit of a adventure seeker. So just heading back towards the port to pick up the second load. Amazing scenery to be seen. Definitely never gets old. I'll just take this detour here. Hopefully that's no big deal with this truck. Plus we've got no load on, so we're pretty much in the clear. It's just the angle you can see up ahead there, how the incline is just so great. And the problem you have with a single axle front steer is that those gaps in the rock, they're bigger on the downside, so when you drop the front wheel into that, it just increases the tipping angle of the truck, and when you load it, it's not very good. In previous missions, I usually, once I get to there, I'll throw the winch out just to put a bit of tension on the truck to keep it upright as I just progress past that little part there. Seems to do the trick quite well. You can see the port ahead. The port of Everton. So here we are at the loading ramp. I'll throw on some pallets and head off. I'm going to try a different track that I haven't been on before. Which will basically, it sidesteps that detour that we just went around. Sometimes I think you need to try some of these different routes early on. I mean, after going over this one, I think it's It's a lot better than using that detour. Bit of damage there from that chunk of ice. Just to the left there, you'll see that bit of a slope there. That's the way I should have turned there, but I didn't realise it did come up so fast. So I have to do a bit of a about face on this little bit of a track here. No big deal, luckily. It's good that they have a few alternative ways, I guess. There are even a lot of, a number of tracks actually that aren't even shown on the map when you look. Quite often you come across a track that's not actually, hasn't been mapped out. The concert grounds below there where they had the festival. We've still got a couple of missions to that site yet. Just about to come out back onto the tarmac, so that's quite a good little way to go. See an observatory off in the distance there, which is actually out on the island. I think I have got a mission coming up that goes up to those observatories. there is definitely a lot of content with this game. I don't know whether it does show you in hours and a bit of a log of your time in the game. It would be interesting to know the hours spent at each country, I suppose. So whereas this one we're in Quebec, and we have two separate maps, so we have tasks at each map, and we also have the contracts which span over both maps. So it does take quite a while to complete an area. And I mean, some of the bigger areas will actually have 4 maps. So yeah, they are quite complex. But it definitely keeps you interested. I'm looking forward to finishing this map because I'm pretty sure that the next map will be in a relatively snow-free zone. There will still be plenty of mud, but I think I prefer that over the ice and snow. I mean, the snow scenery is quite nice in its own way. Where I am here in Australia, I have never seen the snow as yet. I've never got around to travelling to parts of Australia that does have snow, but hopefully one day. I get to see the virtual snow in this game. I think I stopped here for some selfie pics. Just making our way up this track to the lighthouse, and we'll finish off this mission, this task. The sun's starting to get low in the sky. It's getting on in the day. So that's pretty much it for this mission. That's all of our freight delivered, and thanks again for joining me, and hopefully we'll look forward to seeing you on the next mission. Thanks again. Bye for now.